And I'm going to say it one more time. You cannot build a false idea of fair use and deny is part of musical copyright law when it is. For the same reason, you can teach lyrics from a poem, right? Even if it's a short poem, for the same reason. We have freedom of speech in the Constitution. You got at least 10% of fair use, even in music. I know. And you've been lying about it to make money off of it illegally. And corner the market, which is illegal. I know it is. The way you're doing it is you're controlling who can be a star, right? Not the producers, is it? It's not the directors, is it? It's Hollywood itself as a whole, right? When you do that, you're doing what? You're selecting and choosing who can do it, not based on talent anymore either. I know. It's not based on what someone does for you anymore, is it? Right? Or can do or not. It's based on your soundboard and what you can do for them. Right? Your editing techniques is what's important to you, ain't it? I know it is. When that's the issue, anyone can edit well if you're trained on it too. All right. But guess what? I'm not trained, so my impersonations are real. I don't know what yours are. Right? I don't know if they're the soundboard or not, and I admit it's pretty good. Right? But if I can match it and you can't, you're pretty bad. You can't do it at all then, right? I can't even teach you how to do it, is what I mean, right? But that's, you're putting yourself out there as a fraud, right? You understand that too, right? When you can't do something you're pretending you can do, that's usually cause of fraud. And if it's a fraud in business, that's business fraud, right? And it's a crime, and it's a crime. You can't do whatever the hell you want to do in business either. You can't do, or it's unethical. I know it is. Don't you know that? Or you're ruining music for everybody, right? You're not supposed to be doing all this crazy shit, but you're doing it like in the damn book 1984 by George Orwell. You're going Orwellian on people. I know. Especially me. I know. Which is why I suspect you have an acronym for the damn soundboard. Which might make it sound like it's my name. I know. I bet. Otherwise, I should be able to explain my situation and have a career in music. Or you're full of shit. Government. Of the people, for the people, and by the people. That still makes you a majority, not a minority government, right? The voice of the more outnumber the voice of the few, right? You're doing it in a democracy, huh? Let's vote our way, and whoever outnumbers the other person is right. No, that's wrong too. I know. Why is it wrong? Because you don't consider the truth. If you can vote in a bad law or a good law, right? And it's a bad law, right? And you're only to do good, right? You're then corrupting the law, right? Itself and making it evil and using evil people to get away with evil things, right? And here's the thing about good and evil: either you're doing someone right or you're not, and doing them wrong, and they have to forgive you for it. They shouldn't have to forgive you for a goddamn thing, you privileged white bastards in the South. Think you own every goddamn thing with this some kind of superiority complex straight from the mouth of the devil itself when it was here in Eden. And guess what? The devil's at least 2,069 years old. Jesus is older, by the way. He's been dealing with us from the beginning, too, right? And you don't get it, do you? We're dealing with the same problem every time he replenishes the earth. And he can do it in 6,000 years. He's so good at it. You figure it out how old we are. Which you can't. I know. And you don't want to know the truth. You never do here. Your stickiness on this little rock is what you're saying to God. We don't want to be here. We want to go somewhere else. Well, you're the problem when you do that. You can't even support the damn planet you're on and want to use everything up and not share it the right way, where God keeps having to remake it for you every time, right? Why can it do that, though? It made it every time. The same exact way, and you keep using it up till it's gone. And then God can make it over again. But I guarantee you, as fast as you're using the earth up, God could remake it in a shorter amount of time. Yeah, I know. You're forgetting that shit too, right? Now, if you think the earth is 4 billion years old, you're not even halfway or a third there, right? Or no. You're guessing from inside the planet sphere, right? You're in a little sphere, a little ball. Now, what is first? A square. What second? A circle. And then a what? Triangle. Triangle. These are the three forms that fit together the best. Right? Square, triangle, circle, and triangle. Square, circle, triangle. Right. That's what martial arts moves are based off of too. The square block, right? Which is the rising, or the triangle. Things like that. This is a triangle if you do a karate chop to the neck. It's an angled blow, right? Coming in from the side, which is how triangle. Well, what's a square? It's perfectly butt balanced on all four sides, right? You want a symbol, tri, square, circle, triangle. They fitted each other, don't they? Yeah. Okay. Why do you think most of the aircraft look circular? What is better, though? One can be grinded down into the other, too, you understand? That's bad for you. It's not good. No, it's not good. It means you're spinning around so fast, though, right? You're burning off the matter itself. You do understand what that's called, right? Inertia? Inertia. What does inertia do? When you're in a circle and go around a solar system, right? Well, everything's rotating, right? At a faster rate. What does that usually do? Right, it erodes things, right? Don't you think? Don't you think? Right.